Hello, you beautiful legends, and welcome to Blunt Force Healing Podcast. This is episode number 552, and I hope I will get myself fit within 5 minutes. Well, that sounded like I will be exercising and I will get fit, but what I meant is basically that I will fit the content of today's update within the 5 minutes episode, mainly because I think there is another element that I included in the blog post, which leads you basically to Instagram, where I put the reel that has about 25 seconds, but complements everything that I wrote and that I will say here in the podcast. So, very quick reminder for those of you that are new to the podcast or the project itself, it's not only a podcast or the videos on YouTube. It is a consistent and consecutive daily journaling that I do for 552 days. From the very beginning, there was no single break or day without writing or blogging, albeit they were shorter and longer blog posts and episodes. So there's always a blog post and this video is embedded in it. So if you want to have the full experience and get all the details from a daily posting or journaling, please go to the description, to the link. It's www.bluntforcehealing.com or bluntforcehealing.wordpress.com. And there you have a central spot where you can consume everything. Today we drove to our favorite national park for a trip just to do the family walk or hike. And as opposed to the first couple of visits there, this time we took a shuttle again to the castle, where most of the people walk to the castle or drive to the castle and walk back, or walk to the castle and then take shuttle back, or go both ways. But we found out that not many people, pretty much no one except for some hardcore people, just go further behind the castle, where the trail is about another 8 to 10 kilometers along the lake, which is beautiful and lovely place to just relax and keep walking and enjoy the nature. And people don't realize it, or maybe they are too lazy to go there, or they are exhausted after going to the castle and they know that they need to turn back, so a return back. So that's 7 kilometers in itself, forth and back. So we went to the castle, we had a tea and coffee and the soup to get ourselves I would say ready for the walk. And we walked for about 3.5 kilometers or a little bit more in a search for a special place, because Julian brought on Friday a sapling of an oak tree from school, and this is in celebration of Donegal Town 550th year anniversary. So they sponsored many saplings to plant across the Donegal Town, and probably anywhere else that you can, to grow more trees in Donegal County, preferably in Donegal Town. But obviously the suggestion was to do that in the garden, but our garden is a new estate. That soil is definitely not going to keep that sapling going, and it would die or it wouldn't even pick up. So we decided to plant it in Glenveigh National Park, where we went, and we found a lovely spot together. We agreed where to plant that tree, and I recorded a short video that is on Instagram, but it's embedded in the blog post, so you can check this out, with a little bit of music to show our planting of that tree. So that's a special place. There is a message to everyone there that I would like to share, but for that I recommend going to the blog post, because I think you need to read that and consume it in that way to fully understand why did I write it. And I hope it hits the nerve a bit, but not in a negative way, but in an emotional way, because I think it's very important. I crossed the 5 minutes mark, but still it's good. That's it for today. I really appreciate you being here and listening to me, and I hope that you will visit the blog post and read everything, and also see Julian and that short 25-second reel on Instagram, and I hope you like it. Thank you very much for coming. I hope you have a great rest of the day, afternoon or evening. Tomorrow is likely to be very exciting, so stay tuned and see you in tomorrow's episode.